Hey, it's Adam from CollectionDX, and today I'm reviewing from the St. Cloth Myth line, Dragon Shiryu. Specifically, this is Dragon Shiryu with his cloth/armor, as it appears in the Hades OVA, the Sanctuary Inferno storyline. Basically, as the series goes on and our hero's armor gets damaged, and gets repaired, each time it kind of goes through one of the repairs, the cloth sort of evolves and changes subtly, getting in a little more sophisticated looking, a little nicer looking, and whatnot. So, basically, there he is in all his splendor. And I'm going to dive in and show you. Of course, the package is the usual St. Cloth Myth book-style box. Opens up. I don't have the trays in there at the moment, but you get the idea. Shiryu is one of our main characters. He's one of the Bronze Saints, like Seiya of the Pegasus cloth that we saw earlier. Shiryu was actually trained by the little old man Roshi, who was the original saint who wore the Libra cloth I reviewed last time. This was actually his student, and basically the cloth is representative of the Draco constellation, i.e. thus the dragon motif. Shiryu is probably the closest to, if you were to pick, I guess you could say he's sort of a Bruce Lee type character, very noble, very honorable, very an extraordinary warrior, highly trained, very wise. He's definitely the oldest of all the saints, and that kind of comes through in the series. Actually, one of my favorite characters. He's definitely one of the more noble of the crew. Not that any of them are scumbags, but he's definitely the most noble and wisest, I guess is the best way to put it. As you can see, it's a nice turquoise, greenish color. Got the dragon motif in there, and it looks good. This is it's got the Type 3 body, which is much like the Pegasus figure. I'll break that out when I switch from him wearing the armor to putting it into the statue mode. I'll take a macro mode and show you him with his joints and his features. But you know, the figure is plastic, the armor is die-cast. Die-cast feet, die-cast legs. I think the only parts on him that are plastic are the headpiece and I believe the skirt and the belt. Everything else is die-cast metal on him. Alright, and here he is without all the armor on. That's it pretty much in a nutshell, all the parts and pieces that attach. The figure is, I believe, a Type 3 body here. This should show up. He rotates the waist. They kind of have the chest here as a double hinge, but doesn't really move that much. It's very subtle. But he does have some motion there, so you can get some subtle poses if you have the patience for it. Of course, double hinged in the arms, so you can really get them in there. Shoulders are nicely done. They're on these. And legs equally as posable. It's all plastic, except for the feet. These are die-cast metal. And these just kind of pop off. They're on pegs. And bends there, rotates. Voila. Oh, and I wanted to notice, they give you an alternate head with his eyes closed. Shiryu's blind for a good part of the series, and sometimes just fights with his eyes closed. So there we go. That's him without the armor. Now let's take a look at the cloth in its statue form. And here we go with the dragon cloth in its statue mode. I apologize, but I think my batteries are kind of sticking there on the display stand, but wanted to give you guys a quick look at this. Pretty much forms a dragon. Yeah, I think the batteries are dying there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to help it along a little bit here. There you go. And for those who don't watch the series, basically the cloth will form a statue when it's not being used, though the statues will shrink down. These are actually in scale to hold the armor they actually wear. So, alright, I'm going to back up here. So that's that. This is Dragon Shiryu, much like all the other St. Cloth Myth, real nice figures. You know, again, if you're a fan of the series, Dragon Shiryu is, of course, a major character, and if you don't have him, well, you should be shot. There you go. If you're not a fan of the series, I think that the armor design is sharp enough that if you've been eyeballing the series, he might be a character you like. If you like it, well, hey, pick it up. Otherwise, yeah, giving it a thumbs up. I like. I've had one or two of the St. Cloth Myth figures get some loose joints, particularly like the ankles. Luckily, hasn't been a common problem for me, but I suppose that is to be expected with a mass-produced toy. So, there you go, Dragon Shiryu. I like it. If you like the character design, the armor design, hey, give it a try. The St. Cloth Myth line is always pretty top-notch. Hard to go wrong if you pick a design that looks good to you. You can get yours at angles.com. That's where I got mine at. And for more St. Cloth Myth reviews, be sure to head over to the main site. We're really trying to impress this upon some of our newer YouTube viewers. We have a whole website filled with articles and pictures. If you don't see a video of something you want to see, there's a very good chance there's a written review over at the site. So check it out. Till next time, I'm Adam. See ya.